People always ask or want to talk about negotiation. Negotiation is not, it's a skill, yes, but it's not really a skill. The true skills in any negotiation is listening to what people want and finding a way to give it to them and get what you want. That's really what negotiation is about. How do you give people what they want and get what you want? A lot of you guys and gals, y'all start out and it's not about giving the customer what they want. You so focused and caught up on what you want that you don't even listen or bother or really care about what they want or what's best for them. Like some of you guys are like sales guys. You ever had a salesperson that was just down your throat or something, and you're telling them what you need, what's gonna make something good for you, and they don't want to hear that. They just worried about just kind of making a sale, and you felt like you're just a number. Some of you guys do that to people. It can't be always about about what you get out of a situation. You always got to put their needs first, and that's just business 101. The customers, the person that's giving you the money is the most important person that you need to be focused on. It's not just self. It's the person that's giving you the money, that's working hard, sacrificing every day, and giving you their money. Like some of you guys want to be in real estate. You guys don't even care about the tenant. You care about the investors, people that's giving you the money to buy, which is good. But you also look at the people that have your service, these tenants that are working in and out every day. I've had a conversation with somebody. They say, well, who do I work for? Do I work for the people that loan me the money or the tenants that pay me their money? The reality is the tenant always controls the situation. Now, if you work for the people that lent you the money, the question I would have you, and this is how you tell the difference. If real estate wasn't the option and you had another investment that was great or another investment that you didn't control, so to speak, would you steer your customers to invest in that, your investors to invest in that, or do you only want your investors to invest with you? And if the answer is the second one, then they're not really your customer. See, the tenant is the one that creates the value because their income is what allows you to borrow the money in the first place. So the moment that their money stops, then everybody's unhappy. You're not going to be able to make your investors money, and then your whole system comes to an end. So some of you guys, and you've heard slumlords or people that don't care about their product, they don't really care about the tenant. It's just about making money. And listen, I'm not saying you put the Ritz-Carlton in certain areas because the value's just not there, but you should take pride in at least putting out a decent product. If they mess it up themselves, that's different, but take pride in putting out something that's decent. Give people a decent place to stay, and it'll affect your business positively. You may think like, oh yeah, you're doing too much at first, but in the long run, it's going to pay dividends because the tenant is the person that's most. When you borrow money, it's the tenants that are paying down your debt. It's the tenants that are making you rich. It's not the investors, the tenants. People forget that. So the investors are helping you get rich, but you're helping them get rich. And the tenants are helping both of you get rich. So you want to make sure you always care about the people involved. That's the most important thing. It's not about always getting what you want. It's about doing right by them and in doing right by them, you'll in turn get what you want in the long run. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean you'll never have an eviction. You will. You'll never have a tenant try to take advantage of you. You will. But all in all, you want to make sure that you're putting out a good product and you're giving your customers what they want all the time. You know, it's like I give you this example. If you have an apartment building and let's say there's some repairs that need to be done, they're not major. Nobody's gonna necessarily get harmed or anything like that. These repairs aren't done. So you have an opportunity to repair them or not repair them. So you say, listen, I want to make sure the investors get as much money as possible, so you don't repair them, you make the repairs. And then now all of a sudden your best tenant with great credit starting to see the building run down a little bit, and that tenant decides to pick up and leave. So now you gotta go and re-rent the apartment again and try to find another good tenant that was like that person that just left. So the question is, did you skipping that really save you money? And the answer is probably not.